What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? I finished the review of the Hellcat a couple days ago, and now I have to give it back to the Elite Indoor Gun Range, who let me borrow it for the test and review, which is greatly appreciated. As always, if I'm gonna clean a gun, I might as well turn the camera on so any of you newer gun owners at least have an idea of how to take your pistol apart, clean it up, lube it, get it ready for the range. I'm going to keep a lot of the terms very basic, as simple as I can, assuming that you have never taken a gun apart. So any of you experienced gun owners, just bear with me on some of the basic terms. I use Breakthrough Clean. They are my favorite cleaning product. There's a lot of good products out there, don't get me wrong. Whatever you use is up to you. I just like them because they're non-toxic, biodegradable, they don't stink, they're not bad for the environment. That's why, and they work very well. Most importantly, that's why I choose Breakthrough Clean. There's a link in the video description to my Amazon store. There's a whole category of different Breakthrough Clean products if you want to give them a try. I get a small kickback if you buy anything from the Amazon store, and you don't pay anything extra. So the way I clean guns, and there's many ways to do that. I know, you don't have to say it in the comments. This is how I like to do it. First thing I do is I hit it with some sort of cleaner. In this case, this is a CLP, which is Clean, Lube, and Protect. So as I spray it on there, it's going to clean the part, lube it up, and help protect it. That's why I like CLP over just regular cleaner, but either one will work fine. After we spray it, we're going to wipe it down with some sort of cloth. You can use an old t-shirt, nothing too abrasive. I have these wipes that are also CLP cleaner as well. We're going to scrub it with our tactical toothbrush. One day I'll get a new one just to get all the stuck off grime off of it. And then we're gonna hit it with some lube in the areas that have high wear. Anywhere metal meets metal, anywhere that's wearing, the metal's wearing away, anything like that, we're gonna hit it with some lube just to make sure it's protected as best as possible. Last thing we're gonna do inside here is a bore snake. I'll show you what that is when we get to there. You run it through the barrel and it cleans inside of the barrel. I think I got everything out of the way. Let's dive up close and I'll show you how to disassemble the pistol. Alrighty, first thing we're going to do is take the magazine out and set that aside. Next, we're going to lock the slide to the rear, if I could get it. Sorry, I have a bad left elbow and it prevents me from locking the slide to the rear very easily. Anyway, magazine's out. I am triple checking to make sure the gun is unloaded. You have to pull the trigger on the Hellcat to disassemble it, so please make sure you're 100% positive that it is unloaded. Now that we know it's unloaded, on this side of the gun is the takedown lever. You have to rotate it up, and it is pretty stiff to do so. There we go. That's how it looks, should look like when it's ready to disassemble. It is rotated up. Okay, now that we did that, we're gonna send the slide forward. Whoops. Pulling the trigger in a safe direction, and the slide comes right off of the frame. Put the frame down, take the recoil spring lifts right out, put that down, the barrel lifts right out next, and then there is the slide. So if only thing you needed to know was to how to disassemble the Hellcat, there you go. That's how you disassemble. Before you leave, drop me a like, and I will see you next time. Everyone else who needs to clean and lube it, this is the CLP all-in-one. Wow, this gun is filthy. I shot a lot of steel case through it. That's all I could find. And it's really nasty on the inside. So we're going to spray a little CLP anywhere that there's dirt inside the frame, a little on the barrel. Whoops. I'm going to spray a little bit on the recoil spring. You don't really need to, it doesn't hurt. And then inside of the frame here, the rails that the slide rides on, and the locking block in there, I'll spray a little on there just because it is extremely dirty. High-tech, super duty tactical toothbrush. Sorry, that was corny. We're just going to scrub down all the areas inside that you can reach. You don't need to get deep down for a basic cleaning. We're just going to loosen up all the dirt and grime that we can see. Alright, now that we have everything scrubbed down and all that dirt loosened up, you can either take a patch or a rag or an old t-shirt, whatever you want. I'm going to use these CLP wipes from Breakthrough Clean just to help clean and protect it a little more as I go through. And all we're going to do is get off the excess cleaner and at the same time get all that dirt off as well. I'm just scrubbing any of the really stubborn areas to get everything as clean as possible. As you can see, that the breech on the barrel where the bullet goes in is very nicely polished from Hellcat. If I can get my camera to focus on it here. There we go. And it was black, black, black. So I'm just scrubbing it a little to get it nice and cleaned. Alrighty, last step for us is to clean inside of the barrel. We have a bore snake here, which I'll show you how to use in a second. Right here on the bore snake is the brush. So I'm going to spray a little bit of CLP around it, on it, before it, after it, whatever, to make sure we clean and lube and protect inside of the barrel. If you don't know how these work, there's a brass end on here. You put the brass end down through the barrel, and then you pull. Get this way, and then you pull it through the barrel to clean inside. Now there's different sizes for different calibers. Oh, that's spotless. I don't even need to run it a second time. I figured I would, but we are good to go. So let me put this away, and then we will reassemble the pistol. First thing we're going to do is take our slide here. Barrel goes back in the opposite order from how we took it apart. Recoil spring goes in next. The bigger, fatter end goes towards the front. Smaller metal end goes towards the middle of the gun. It does take a little bit of pressure to get it in there. That's how, wait for my camera to focus, but this is how it should look. There we go. That's how it should look. Last thing you do is slide the, put the slide back on the frame rails. And as I pull to the rear, we're going to lock the slide to the rear. Once you have it locked to the rear, that takedown lever that we pulled up, I'm going to push it down and then send the slide forward. I'm going to function check the pistol a few times just to make sure it's working. Seems good. Let me go ahead and wipe the excess oil from the outside off of it, and then we'll finish up this video. So that is how I disassemble, clean, and lube the Springfield Hellcat. Again, there's many ways to do it. That's just how I like to do it. Breakthrough Clean, link in the description if you want to check them out. Also, let me thank the Elite Indoor Gun Range for loaning me this pistol. Let me also thank my one and only very important channel sponsor. It's USCCA. If you have a firearm for self-defense, especially for concealed carry, I would consider getting a membership to USCCA. Self-defense education, self-defense training, and I think most importantly, self-defense insurance. If you ever need to use your firearm or a pointy stick or a bag of gummy bears for self-defense, they're going to step in and help you with bail, get you a lawyer at no additional expense, any civil or criminal fees, up to $2 million. They're going to take care of all of that stuff for you. So link in the description. I do get a small kickback if you sign up, but I've been a member of USCCA for a long time, and I think it's definitely worth it. Before you go, if you could, drop me a like, a comment. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Peace.